Now I want to show you how to connect your RTK Facet L-band to the Diamond Maps offline app on your Android phone. Note that these instructions will not apply to an Apple device or to the browser version of Diamond Maps, and we have separate instructions for those. If you are using the Facet for the first time, then you will need to do the following first time setup. First, power on your Facet and make sure that the screen comes on. Once it is on, press the Power Setup button until it is on the Config menu. This will put your Facet into configuration mode. Once it's in this mode, the Facet will act as a Wi-Fi hotspot. You are going to use your phone or tablet to connect to this Wi-Fi. So, open the Settings app and click Wi-Fi or Network. Then, connect to the Facet's Wi-Fi called RTK Config. Once connected, click the pop-up link that says Configure your RTK receiver here, and you will see that the IP address here matches the one on your Facet screen. If there is not a pop-up, you could also open your internet browser on your phone, and in the address bar, type in the IP address. This should pull up the configuration screen for the Facet L-band. On the configuration screen, click on the section called Wi-Fi Configuration. Here, we need to give the Facet L-band access to your Wi-Fi so that it can periodically update its registration keys. In the box called SSID1, type in the name of your office or home Wi-Fi network. In the box called PW1, type in the password to your Wi-Fi network. Click on the section called System Configuration. Then find Bluetooth Protocol. If you will be using the Facet with an Android phone or tablet, then choose SPP. If you will be using an iOS phone or tablet, then choose BLE. After you're done typing these in, scroll to the bottom of the page and click the Save Configuration button. Then click the Exit and Reset button. The Facet L-band will now turn off and back on. As it is turning on, the screen should indicate that it is updating its keys, followed by showing how many days are remaining before the need to update again. You can now disconnect your phone or tablet from the RTK Config Wi-Fi. About once a month, you should power on your Facet L-band while it is still in range of the same home or office Wi-Fi, and it will automatically re-update its PointPerfect license keys. A 1-year subscription to the PointPerfect satellite correction service is included with your Facet L-band, but you will need to renew that subscription each year. Your Facet is already powered on, so open the Settings app in your phone and click Bluetooth. Note the different devices will have different routes to get to this screen. If the Facet is not already in the list of paired devices, then click Pair New Device or select it from the list of available devices. Click on your Facet, then click Pair. Next, let's set up Diamond Maps. These instructions assume you already have a Diamond Maps account. If you don't, then go to diamondmaps.com and start a free trial. While most customers simply run Diamond Maps in their browser, in these instructions we are going to use the Diamond Maps offline app because it is capable of a more robust connection with the Facet. So if you haven't already installed this app, go to your Google Play Store and search for Diamond Maps Offline. When it pops up, click on it and install it. Open the app and enter your Diamond Maps username and password. Then click Download New Map and select the map you want to download to your phone for offline use. Once the download is complete, click on the map to open it in the offline app. Click the menu button and choose GPS status. If you are using the satellite-based correction service that comes with the Facet L-band, which most likely you are, then set the datum setting to WGS84. But if you are connecting to a local or statewide RTK network, set the datum to NAD83. And if your Facet is mounted onto a pole, enter that pole height here. These settings will be remembered. Then click the Select button on the GPS source line. A permissions pop-up may ask for access to your device's location, so click while using the app. Then, select Scan for Bluetooth devices. Some Androids may have an additional pop-up here, so click Allow if one appears. Select your Facet from the list. If you see lat, long, and accuracy readings changing here, then that confirms that Diamond Maps is connected to the Facet. If you are inside doing this setup, then you may need to step outside to have a clear view of the sky before you start seeing these coordinates. And that completes the setup process. For more detailed instructions, go to help.diamondmaps.com. Okay, now that we're all set up, let's go outside and start collecting some points. Now that we have connected our GPS to Diamond Maps and we have our map open, let's mark some points. I have my GPS and phone both mounted to a pole. You could also buy a handheld bracket that allows you to mount your GPS to your phone, or some people just carry the GPS in their hand and set it on the ground at each point they mark. Either way, just be sure to keep the two within Bluetooth range of each other at all times. As I walk down the street, I can see my location on the map, represented by this moving yellow dot here. Stand over a point you want to mark. Then, click on the Draw button. Choose the layer you want to add this point to, and click the yellow GPS Point button. From here, type in any information about this new point in the form that appears. Then when you're done, click this Add button. To mark another point, I just change to the appropriate layer and mark that point in the same way. If you're using the online version of Diamond Maps, then these points are automatically saved to the cloud as you mark them. But in the case of the offline app, which we are using here, you will need to synchronize your changes at the end of each day. To do that, click Menu, Offline Maps, and then click the Sync button next to your map name. This message emphasizes that we recommend that you are connected to Wi-Fi when you sync. Now you're all set and ready to keep collecting points for your map.